Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Anne's Aesthetics, where hopefully I can bring you a happy, positive vibe today through painting on a canvas. A couple weeks ago, I went on a flight and visited New Orleans and really loved my experience. I was there for a couple days. It was just kind of a trip to let loose and get away from work, and I'm about to be moving here soon, so it's kind of been stressful lately, but I just was really inspired while I was down there, and I wanted to focus on doing a recreation canvas painting of my own interpretations. So I just finished up painting the skies, and I'm going to be working on the bridge now that's located in New Orleans. And I'm going to use some painter's tape to help me with the straight lines. For the bridge itself, I'm going to use the shade black, and that will be the only shade I use for the bridge. You can kind of see some of the photos that I had printed off. So I visited a plantation, a little swamp tour. I went on a little boat tour. So I worked on the river, and the river is a lot muddier than the water sources we have here in Michigan where I'm at. So I kind of did like a brown blue water, and then I am working on the grass, and the grass is also much drier down there than it is up here. So I started off with some like brown and orange shades of acrylic markers, and then I went over very lightly dabbing with a light brown shade. I waited for that to dry a little bit, and then I took that green shade, kind of like a off green and not really a bright green, and I used that for the final layer of the grass, and it came out very well in my opinion. And then I took this acrylic marker, and I cannot believe that this worked while the paint was still kind of wet, because normally it does not, but I got very lucky. And I'm just drawing out the base for the trees down there. They're very different. I love the trees, and I decided that in the photo, I didn't know if you noticed, but there was a little fence that used to be here, so I wanted to paint that in. And it was also looking upon where the Mississippi River was, but there was a flood that happened at that plantation, so they ended up building a hill that kind of blocked the driveway to the Mississippi River, so if it ever flooded again, it would not go past that hill and kind of, go back on the land. So that was kind of something interesting I learned. And I'm taking some black to work on a fountain and add some dark shading, and then some Spanish moss to the trees. I've always also been in love with street art and graffiti, so I just drew a building that I saw down there that was a green building, and it had a lot of bright, colorful graffiti, so I drew some of the little graphics it had. And then we went by a pizza store right on Bourbon Street that had this little voodoo teddy bear guy, so I wanted to add him as well because I thought it'd add the trippiness effect of New Orleans. We went right before Mardi Gras too, so it was just a really cool experience. But this was the finished product. I had all the different elements in there, and I added some Mod Podge, and I added some beignets. It just ended up turning out so cute, and definitely what I envisioned. I really hope you all enjoyed today's tutorial. I hope you'll consider subscribing, liking, commenting, even maybe sharing with a friend. And I hope you'll come back next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and you take care of yourself. Bye-bye.